I was on Instagram and I saw this article about Vanessa Bryant, Kobe Bryant's widow, moving on to Rob Pelinka. And the men in the comments were destroying her.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video, it's a very important conversation as always. You guys know we have banging conversation. So this video is a video of a sister who came online to talk about women that are not allowed to move on after their partner died. So apparently she used Vanessa Bryant, which is Kobe Bryant's wife, and London Nipsey's wife. So she was using them as an example. So she went on to talk about how there's this speculation going on now that Kobe's wife, Vanessa Bryant, she's probably dating somebody else, and everybody were like, you know what, she did not, she could not, like, people are just coming for her for dating after Kobe died now. And she wanted to talk about how people are like really praising London, Nipsey's wife, how she's holding down, how she's not dating anybody, how she's on her own and all that. And she wanted to talk about why is it that people put so much pressure on women after their spouse died for them not to move on. But it's the other way around. When a man's spouse died, the man can easily and quickly marry, and society does not raise an eyebrow. And this creator went on to use herself as a point of so I wish to tell a story that she lost her partner, her first husband, when she was young, and after that she decided to remarry and be in a relationship again. But a lot of people were like giving her the side eye. So let me know your thought about this down in the comment section, and let me know what you think, because this also strike a conversation which we're going to get into people's thought on this. I would love to know your own thought on this. I have my own thought, which I'm going to have that at the end of the video. But please, I'd like to know your own thought down in the comment section. So share it. Love to read from you. Okay, so let's go hear what the sister have to say and what other people have to say about this conversation. Then we'll come back and talk more.
Why is women moving on after a loss, like losing a husband or losing a boyfriend? Why is it so taboo for some of y'all? I was on Instagram and I saw this article about Vanessa Bryant, Kobe Bryant's widow, moving on to Rob Pelinka. And the men in the comments were destroying her. Now, I don't know if this article is true, because we know these people will lie, these blogs will lie, just to, you know, get people to click on it and all of that stuff. So I didn't even dive into it because that's her business. Now on Facebook, I keep seeing where people are praising Lauren London because she never moved on. But if she decides to move on, do you begin to call her out of her name now? Like, what goes on after that? Like, for me, at 21, I was married. At 22, I was a widow. He died in 2015. By 2016, I started dating other people. When I started dating and it got out that I was dating, I got word that people was saying that I didn't even let him get cold. I didn't really love him. I was a gold digger. He didn't even have no copper. How was I a gold digger? It got back to me that people were saying all kind of stuff about me. And I was just letting it ride, because what people didn't know is that after he died, I found out a few days later that he was actually cheating on me, which is where my dog was with the side piece. Like, I literally called around to every kill shelter it was looking for my dog, and it was like, oh, we don't have the dog. So then I asked the person who told me about him cheating, and this person was like, oh, she got the dog. The disrespect. People literally dogged me. Not to my face, but to other people who would come back and tell me what was being said, that I moved on. So I kept giving everybody a warning. I'm like, yo, let it go. I'm young. I'm 22. Like, you didn't think that I was about to sit around and be loyal to a dead man who wasn't even loyal to me on earth. Like, you didn't think that. People wouldn't leave me alone, so I aired it out. Now, everybody steers clear of me. But I don't think I'll ever understand why it's such a taboo for women to do what's best for them. If Lauren London ever moves on, that's her business. If she doesn't, that's her business, which I don't think she will, because she thought of that man as her sanctuary. And I feel that, because the husband I have now, that God has blessed me with, if something ever happened to him, God forbid, there is no other man that I would ever allow to touch me or be with me, because I feel like the man that I have right now is who God designed for me to be with. And this is why every night and every morning, I pray that God gives us like 100 to 115 years together. Like, when that man go, when he 100, I want to go right next to him. That's how we like this. That man, my best friend, I'm his best friend. We like each other. Outside of loving each other in a marriage, we truly like each other, which is why we get along so well. I've never had that before. So I understand her. So her feeling like Nipsey was her sanctuary, that's how I feel about this man here. So I get that. But if I chose to move on, would I not be a queen anymore? Because that's what they keep calling Lauren London. She never moved on. She's a queen. Since when is queen status tied to being loyal to a dead man? This has nothing to do with it. So why is it so taboo for y'all? Vanessa Bryant, Kobe Bryant's widow, moving on to Rob Pelinka. And the
You know why people have a problem with it? Because men think that women are their property. No matter how far we go into the future, men will always feel like women are their property. Men think women that aren't even theirs are their property. They see a woman across the street, she's catching an Uber. They think that woman is my property because of patriarchy, because of the indoctrination of men thinking they rule the world. Okay? And the only reason women are here is because they've sustained their ability to live and breathe air. That's what men really think. Okay? So, with that being said, it's not going to change. There are women that hold up patriarchy and think the same way. Think, oh, yeah, even if your husband dies, even if he moves on to somebody else, you are his property. And some women have seen their moms still serve their raggedy daddy dinner. Okay, Thanksgiving, Christmas dinner, invite him over for some steak, even though he has his own woman at home, even though he's the one who moved out and lives on his own and wants to live the single life. She still thinks she belongs to him. So if Kobe Bryant's wife, or widow rather, has moved on, good for her. Because men would have moved on in 6 months, 2 years tops. It's been 4 freaking years. Let the woman do what it do. She needs to get her swerve on too. It gets lonely at nights in that big mansion.
about Vanessa Bryant, Kobe Bryant's widow, moving on to Rob Pelinka.
Have y'all ever seen This Is Us? Remember, Jack and Miguel was supposed to be best friends, and then fast forward, after Jack died, Miguel got married to Rebecca, and their kids were like, you were supposed to be my dad's friend. I don't really know about that. And Rebecca was like, no, because it wasn't even like that. Nothing ever even happened until way after your dad died. He just was comforting, and we reconnected and all this and that, right? That's what this situation is. So yeah, people would judge her for moving on after her husband died regardless. But the fact that this is a man that knew her as being Kobe's wife, this is a man that referred to Kobe as a friend, that's why this situation is getting them to side.
Like losing a husband or losing a boyfriend. Why is it so taboo for some of y'all? I was on this.
If you know me, you know that I lost my guy around Valentine's Day. And I moved on. Because guess what? He wasn't coming back. Did I cry 1,000 tears? Yes, I did. But guess what? He wasn't coming back. Why should I miss out on parties and gatherings? Because guess what? He wasn't coming back. To this day, I still love him with all my heart. But guess what? He's not coming back. I felt disconnected and I wanted to bond and mourn with the family. But once they turned bad on me, I realized, let them go, because guess what? He wasn't coming back. So if you lost a loved one, a mate, like your husband, your boyfriend, or even your lover, don't feel no shame, because at the end of the day, he's not coming back.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful. Yeah, on this channel, we are allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So feel free, share your opinion. But like I said, let's do it respectfully. So I get where they are coming from. Okay, so this is my own thought on this. Okay, so coming from the society I am raised in, which is Nigeria, Africa, and the continent Africa, when a woman loses a husband, most times she's not allowed to marry. Why? Some customs will marry her to the husband's brother, either younger brother, older brother will marry her off to, most times the younger brother, to take care of her and the children. And for me, I find at this, I just feel like women should be able to live and realize that this is debt and all that. And people will talk, oh, when you move on, when women move on from their partner, like, oh, you're not respecting your partner, oh, you don't. And for the thing, I'm just like, okay, he's dead. Like the last lady said, he's dead, he's not coming back. And when it comes to debt and all that, which they also do this in my culture too, they're like, oh, you respect the dead. I get it, respect the dead. But one thing I strongly believe in, and that's one thing I tell my mom, I am not going to put so much emphasis of respecting the dead when you're dead. I will respect you now. I will show you love now. I will give you everything now that I can see, I can feel you, I can hear your voice. I will give everything now. Because once you're dead, that's it. You're not coming back. And I feel like, especially in my society and in my culture, death is being frowned upon. Like, so far in my society, when someone dies, usually it's always somebody that kills the person. They kill them. They don't kill them. So for me, I feel like it's because a whole lot of us as humans will be programmed, first off, will be programmed to really be scared of death, even though that's the only thing that God promised us before we came into this life. So we should acknowledge and say, you know what, one day, this person I'm with, this person I love with, is going to leave us, or this person I'm with, I'm going to leave this person, and it's fine. With that, you're going to create a good sense and enjoy the time you have with the person. That when the person is not here, you know, you get what I'm saying? So when the person, if we can see life that way and we see people that have lost their loved ones moving on, we should be happy for them. Like, okay, they had a great life and they're moving on and all that. And if you choose not to move on and feel like it's okay, it's fine. It's fine. There are some women that divorce and say, you know what, I'm not doing it again. And it's fine. People have different reasons of why they choose to do things. She feels she needs a companion. I'm talking about women generally that loses their loved one. If they feel they need a companion, they need a man, let them do them. I just don't see that listen why society really frowns at it. And it's really big here in my society, like they frown on it. But if it's a man that lost his wife or his girlfriend or that, he moves on like this and everybody is even, in fact, on that they're putting her on the ground. They are the one people that say, you need to look for somebody that will take care of you now. They're already encouraging him. But when a woman does that, people give her, say, don't they follow man? And that's the same patriotic system that we keep talking about over and over and over again, that it does not serve women. Because if a man does it, fantastic. He should do it. But if a woman does it, And that's why so much abuse, neglect has been thrown into women, especially in my society. Because in my society, some culture still believes that the woman has no penny to the man's name. When the man dies, everybody, they have to marry her off to the brother so that the brother would inherit the man's money and take care of her and the children. So, ladies, if you lost a loved one, my heart goes out to you. Do whatever makes you happy. If moving on into another relationship, dating makes you feel good, looking after your children, looking after yourself makes you happy, go ahead and do it. Society, they will always talk. They will talk. Just make yourself happy because you know what? You're also going to leave this world. You're going to die too. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this amazing conversation down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful as always. Go on and share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Please don't forget to smash the like button down there. Give this video a thumbs up because this helps YouTube to push out my video for more people to join in the conversation. So go ahead and do that because this will be you supporting this channel and supporting this girl when more people watch this video and even join in the conversation, which we love you, right? So go ahead and do that. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, okay? And I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.